Yo, what is up, YouTube? It's your boy Big T. Welcome back to Football Talk. We are recapping Week 3 of the NFL. Wow, it's going by pretty quick, guys. So let's get to the score. All right, so first off, we're gonna start with a Thursday night football game. You know, guys, I thought this New England and Houston game was not gonna be the way it turned out. I honestly thought Houston was gonna go in there. With everything that's been going on with New England this year with the quarterback situation, I thought they were going to go in there and pretty much make it a close game, but come out with a win. But you know what? I got to give it to Jacoby Brissett, the rookie quarterback. He had that unbelievable 27-yard run for a touchdown. That was pretty cool. But New England pulls this one out. They win 27-0. I mean, that was just one-sided affair. The defense for New England just came up big on there, so good job with that. And then the next game I'm talking about is the Arizona Buffalo games. Guys, this was probably the biggest letdown game, I believe, this week. Buffalo destroys Arizona 33-18, guys. Arizona, with all the offensive firepower they have and all the additions they got on defense, I thought they were going to be a dominant team, and to see them play the way they played in Buffalo is a very disappointment for that team. So hopefully they can turn that around, because otherwise they're going to find themselves in a big hole they might not be able to get out of. The next game, Minnesota and Carolina, another letdown game. I thought Carolina was going to come in here and have a really strong performance at home. But they lose to the Vikings 22-10. That's a team I want to talk about really quickly, the Vikings. Guys, look at all the injuries they have on that team. Adrian Peterson, Terry Bridgewater. You know, these guys, these big key guys that I thought, you know, once they went down, I thought, there's no way this team's going to keep continuing. But you know what? They've really surprised me. I've been very impressed with how they've been playing on defense. And their offense just keeps going. So congratulations to them on being 3-0 right now. That's just unbelievable right now. Denver goes into Cincinnati. I thought this was going to be a close game, but Denver, once again, that's a big surprise with their quarterback right there. The way he's been playing, it's like nothing has changed in Denver. That defense keeps playing good, and the offense is firing all cylinders. So they beat Cincinnati 29-17. Detroit and Green Bay. This is always a good rivalry at Lambeau Field. Green Bay had an early lead, but then Detroit came all the way back to, almost tie it up right there. But they did lose this game, so Green Bay comes out victorious, 34-27. And then Baltimore and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Baltimore pulls out with a few interceptions in that game. They win this one 19-17. That was a close game. The Cleveland and Miami, guys. I watched this game in the fourth quarter. What was shocking to me was Cleveland gets the sack in the red zone at the end of the fourth quarter there, has a chance to kick a field goal, and they miss it. And it was just an unbelievable game. Cleveland had a lot of opportunities to win that game. They're just going to keep, hopefully they can, get a win sometimes. That's just a very disappointing loss for them. They had everything. They had major opportunities to win that game, and they didn't. So, hats off to Miami. And then this was a very, very good game here. The Washington Redskins and the New York Giants. I thought New York at home was just gonna pretty much dominate like they've been doing for the first 2 weeks. But once again, it is a rivalry game, and these rivalry games never go the way we expect. So it was an entertaining game, and Redskins pulled this one out with some late interceptions by their defense. They win this one 29-27. That was such a great game. But the funniest thing was Odell Beckham's helmet thrown in the net, and that whacks in the face. I'm sure people have already seen this already, but it's pretty hilarious. I thought it was pretty funny. So the next game, Oakland, Tennessee. Oakland wins this one on a last-second defensive play. They win it 17-10. They're doing pretty good this year. I'm very impressed with how they've been playing. And then the next game, 49ers and the Seahawks. This wasn't really a close matchup. Seahawks win 37-18, but Russell Wilson gets hurt. One of their star running backs gets hurt there, so hopefully Russell Wilson is not hurt for too long. I believe he did come back in that game later on, but hopefully, it's nothing too serious, and hopefully with some rest he can get back out there. I mean, he's such an important player on that offense. And then the LA plays Tampa. This game in the fourth quarter was delayed for a couple hours because of severe weather storms, but LA does pull a win on this one, a close one. They win 37-32. This was not a great defensive game at all. Giving up 30 points is not good, guys, if you're a defense. Pittsburgh and Philly. Now, guys, Philadelphia, my God. Who else has been impressed with this Carl Wilson kid? This kid's been playing unbelievable football. The offense has been firing all. So I thought they were going to be struggling a little bit this year with a rookie quarterback, but you know what? They've played unbelievable football. So Philly, there you go. And then the next game, San Diego and Indy. Indy wins a close one here, 26-22. And then my next letdown game, or this was a shocker game to me, the New York Jets against the Kansas City Chiefs. My God, 6 interceptions by Ryan Fitzpatrick. My God, it's funny. He held out all this summer because he wanted to get paid like a top quarterback, and they finally did give him a top quarterback thing, and he hasn't been playing, tremendously well. I mean, guys, 6 interceptions. You're not going to be winning any games throwing that many picks in one game. So they did lose to Kansas City. Kansas City wins this one by a score of 24-3. Now to the Sunday night game. This was not a contest. Chicago really has just been struggling. Brian Hoyer get the start at QB because Jay Cutler's thumb injury. But Dallas just runs right over them, 31-17. And then finally, last night's game, the Monday night game between Atlanta and New Orleans. I thought New Orleans was going to be coming out more fire because it's, it was a Monday night game, and it's, New Orleans, and a lot of things happen because of, the remembrance from the Hurricane Katrina incident years ago. For people who don't remember, for, the younger viewers who don't know, years ago, massive hurricane destroyed New Orleans in that area. The Superdome where they play was pretty much like a refugee camp. People were going there, and then for them to rebuild it and finally get football back in New Orleans and having that unbelievable Monday night game that they won. I think it was the anniversary of that. That's why it was such a big thing. But Atlanta comes in with some good offensive firepower, and they win this one 45-32. New Orleans trying to make it a game late in the fourth quarter, but they just, didn't work. So that's going to recap the scores for this past week. Now we're going to talk about the top stories going on today. So here we go. The biggest injury news right now is wide receiver for the Cowboys, Dez Bryant. He has not yet had an MRI yet on his knee. He left early, I believe, in the second quarter with a knee injury in that Dallas-Chicago game. Hopefully he is not out for an extended period of time because he is such a big part of the Cowboys offense. Another injury news, Bears running back Langley Foster is going to be out for 4 to 6 weeks with a knee injury. Hopefully hopefully he has a speedy recovery right there. So that's pretty much the big injury news. I know there's been other injuries, but I don't have anything on my paper. All right, so what I'm going to do is, normally I've been predicting the Thursday night games, which I'm an idiot. I should have been predicting the other games. So what I'm going to do is, guys, first off, this notepad here I have in my hand. This is my predictions, what I've been making for scores for the week and stuff. So week 1, my predictions, I'm going by wins and losses of who I picked, who was going to win, who was going to lose. Week 1, I was 10-6. Week 2, I was 11-5, and this past week I did not do good. I was 8-8. So So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to predict the Thursday night game, who's going to win that one, and also I'm going to predict my scores for this week. If you guys have any, if you want to make a suggestion of who's going to win this week and what the scores are going to be, put a comment below. Let me think who's going to win, who's going to be a big playmaker this week. I love to hear comments. I don't get many comments in my videos, so write a comment so I can talk to people. Come on, I'm a fun person to talk to. Okay, so here we go for the my week predictions. Thursday night game, I have Cincinnati beating Miami. New England Buffalo, I think this is going to be a close game, but I think New England comes on top with a win. Indy and Jaguars, I think Jaguars finally get their first win of the season finally. Carolina and Atlanta, I think Carolina comes out with a little more, swag. And yeah, swag. I said swag. Comes out with a victory right here. Oakland and Baltimore. I think this is going to be a close game, but I think Oakland comes on top with a victory. Detroit wins against Chicago. Tennessee, I think the Titans are going to play a good game, but I think Houston's going to come in there at home with a win. Seattle with the defense and the way the Ryan Fitzpatrick has been playing, I think New York loses this one. Seattle wins this. Cleveland, this is not even a Cleveland, Washington wins. LA and Arizona, this is going to be a close division game, and I have Arizona winning this one. Denver and Tampa, I think Denver's just going to go in there and win this one. New Orleans and San Diego, this will be a close game, but I have New Orleans winning here. Dallas and San Francisco, I have Dallas winning this one. Kansas City and Pittsburgh, Sunday night, I have Kansas City winning this one in Pittsburgh. And then finally, the Monday night game between the Giants and Minnesota. This is going to be a good game, guys, but I think it'll be a close game, but I think Minnesota at home, and that new stadium they got with the fan base they got, I think they're going to win this one. Close win. And then teams are on a bye week, Philly and Green Bay. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Like I said before, write in the comments who you think is going to win this week. Who's going to win? Why? Put it down there. So that's going to do it for this video. Subscribe for more content. Social media below. Always remember to be kind, generous, and love one another. And as always, I will see you, yes you, on the other side, my friends. Bye!